Saxing it up. Welcome back to Tonight in San Diego. Our next guest come to the stage is a Comic-Con blogger. Please welcome Tony B. Kim. Welcome to the show.
Hey,
Tony.
thank you.
Thank you for coming out. Were you just playing Pokemon Go as well?
I did. I caught a couple right there.
Can't stop. They just gather right around him. You know what I mean? They're always there. So thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You are a Comic-Con blogger. Perhaps you could tell us, A, what that means and how you got involved with the San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, you know, geez, as we all know, like Comic-Con, as the proliferation of it, the success of it, it's changed culture, right? What became sort of a small thing, weird thing that everyone did secretly, now is like, it's like a celebration of nerddom, right? So years ago, this is my 11th Comic-Con, and
wow, cool.
I started blogging about Comic-Con about 6 years ago, and I really found that people love to connect and talk about and share tips and exchange ideas and share pictures, and so I just kind of dove into that world, and it's been fantastic. And so today I wore my special Comic-Con
I love those.
Converse, just for you, yeah.
Everyone has much cooler footwear this show. Those are Comic Converse then.
Comic Converse, yeah. Trademark that.
Those are nice. You came up with that. That is
right.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is just part of your fashion sense. You have actually come up with your own fashion line now as well.
That's right.
Sort of. This is a comic book inspired.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about that? It's called Hero Within.
That's right. Hero Within, because I feel like all of us are heroes in some way, shape, or form, and we want to outwardly express our inward hero. And so, part of Comic-Con, my journey with Comic-Con is just realizing that, it's such a creative place, so much creativity, and so I want to take some of that creativity into the professional environment. And so my line is kind of more professional outerwear for geek guys, and so blazers, pea coats, leather jackets, all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you called it, like, you said it was geek fashion, is that right?
Yeah.
But I was looking at some of and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's like that Batman jacket. I don't know how you could be called a geek in that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Part of it is that it's subtle. We have some
pictures of it?
We've got some photos.
Yeah, check
so
out these pictures.
It's subtle where what makes us different is that our logo, this is officially licensed by DC Comics as well.
Okay.
And so like the Batman logo is integrated into the construction of the back of the coat as well. So it's real subtle, but it's like if you know what it is, then you love it. So yeah.
That is really cool.
And so there's like the Batman one, we've got Green Lantern, we've got Superman. In fact, this is the entire Justice League collection.
Okay.
And so it's kind of falling in line with the release of the Justice League movie.
Okay,
so,
awesome.
Yeah.
So is there going to be Wonder Woman stuff?
You know what? I've yet to talk about this. Am I going to break this?
Oh, you're going to break it live?
So we actually do have, it's breaking news, we actually do have a Wonder Woman coat that's designed for guys.
Okay.
And so, I'm going to, so on the site, herewithinstore.com, you're going to be able to eventually see that's released.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what are you going as? Do you dress up as well, or do you wear your fashion when you go to Comic-Con?
Because we just launched the company this year, I'll definitely be wearing all my own clothes and representing that and introducing it to the fans.
Have you always been a big fan of DC and comics like Batman and things like that?
Yeah, when I was a kid, my parents were off working and doing their own thing and left me at home like by myself all the time. And so like I tell everyone, my dad was like Superman and my mom was like Wonder Woman, because like they raised me basically. And so DC Comics and that whole universe really had a profound impact on my life.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what do we have coming up at Comic-Con that you're really looking forward to seeing this year? I mean, it's different every year. You got different stuff every year, but I know that this one looks like it's going to be the biggest one yet.
It is, and what I tell my people on my blog is that unlike any other Comic-Con, you actually have to plan for this event because there's so much happening.
Yeah, did you see that video? Did you see how much planning we had to do? It's ridiculous.
There's so much planning for how you can spend your days, and now it's how you're going to spend your nights because the offsite events are incredible. So they're doing the world premiere of Star Trek in IMAX outdoor experience, which is the first time it's ever been done.
Oh, cool.
And so, things like that. There's all kinds of nerd events.
That'll be like the first time a lot of nerds get to go outside, right? Not wrong crowd for that? Okay.
But yeah, all that's going to be great. There's a lot of nerd parties going on, like Nerd HQ and the Nerdist, and so a lot of fun things like that. And then, of course, incredible programming, Warner Brothers, Marvel, the 30th anniversary of the Aliens, and so they're going to bring the whole cast back together for that.
Wow,
yeah,
cool.
They're doing a celebration of Star Trek 50th anniversary, so they're bringing all these different captains together and different casts together. So it's gonna be like Nerdvana, right? It's gonna be Nerdvana. So,
I like that.
Yeah.
And you're going to cover this? You're going to cover the whole thing and blog about it?
I'll be covering, tweeting, all that sort of stuff. My website is Crazy for Comic Con, the number 4.
Okay.
And so on Twitter and all that stuff, I'll be posting things all week long.
And then how can they find out more about your fashion and the Hero Within?
Yeah, so herewithinstore.com, and so or Here Within Inc. You can go on Twitter and all the Instagram and all that other stuff. MySpace. You want to do MySpace?
I'm still on
MySpace. I'm bringing MySpace back, so come on.
So my background is I've always wanted to be a comic book artist. That was something I always wanted to do as a kid. And now that they gave me this show, I guess I could just do whatever I want. And so I thought today that maybe we could draw some comics together.
Awesome.
So if you're into it, when we come back from the break, we're going to have a little comic book Pictionary for Comic-Con called Comic Drawn. Are you into that?
You know what? I have to warn you. I was an art major in college, and so I may have an unfair advantage. And so I'm just going to warn you right now. I'm going to throw that out there.
Going to throw down the gauntlet.
Throw it down.
Okay, well, when we come back, we'll see who's the art major and who's the fart major. All right, we'll be right back. Right after this.